Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am so grateful you have joined me today, and I can't wait to dive into something that has the power to change your life. There is a certain kind of woman who stands out in a man's life, someone he will never forget. You see, it's not about physical beauty, though that may turn heads. It's about the essence of who she is. It's the confidence with which she carries herself, knowing her worth, loving herself, and never seeking validation from anyone outside of her own being. This is the woman who commands respect, not because she demands it, but because she has it and she knows it. Her strength doesn't come from trying to control everything around her, but from her ability to be emotionally intelligent. She understands her own heart and can read the emotions of others. This ability to connect deeply and authentically creates a bond that stays far beyond the fleeting moments. What makes her truly unforgettable is her authenticity. In a world where many wear masks, she is unashamedly herself. She doesn't hide behind pretenses. Her truth shines through in everything she does, and that's what leaves an indelible mark on his heart. She's not defined by anyone else. She doesn't seek approval from the world around her because she has already found her validation. This independence, this sense of freedom is what sets her apart. She knows that the greatest power lies within herself, and it's this kind of strength that is etched in his memory. But her power doesn't end there. It's in the kindness and compassion she shows to others, whether they're strangers or loved ones. Her care goes beyond words, and it's in the way she lifts others up that he realizes the depth of her heart. This is the kind of woman who leaves a legacy of goodness that cannot be forgotten. She also ignites his mind. She doesn't just speak, she challenges him, pushes him to grow, and inspires him to think. There's something about the way she engages in conversation that stays with him long after the words have been spoken. She's intellectually stimulating, a true partner in thought. And finally, she is driven by passion. She has goals, aspirations, and a fire in her heart that propels her forward. Her ambition is not just a dream, but a living, breathing force that propels her life. She does not wait for the world to give her a place. She creates her own. A woman who embodies these qualities will never be forgotten. It's not about grand gestures, but about the way she carries herself in the everyday moments. This kind of woman leaves an imprint that time cannot erase. She becomes the standard against which all others are measured, and her impact lasts far beyond what words can express. Confidence and self-love are the foundations of a woman's strength and magnetism. A woman who truly understands her value is not swayed by the opinions of others or constantly seeking validation. She knows who she is, and she embraces that person fully, without hesitation or regret. This self-assurance radiates outward, making her not just noticed, it's in the way she walks into a room with her head held high, the way she speaks with conviction, and the way she carries herself as if she belongs. Because she knows, she does. Self-love plays a crucial role in building this confidence. When a woman loves herself, she doesn't wait for someone else to give her the approval she already grants herself. She nurtures her own spirit and mind, making time for self-care, for reflection, and for growth. She doesn't allow the negativity of others to define her. Instead, she creates her own narrative and holds fast to her self-respect. So being succinct in your action, she draws on your perspective. Self-love means embracing all parts of herself, the strengths and the imperfections, and accepting them with grace. It's about understanding that she doesn't need to prove herself to anyone, because she is already enough just as she is. This combination of confidence and self-love creates an inner peace that is unmistakable. It's a quiet, yet powerful presence that draws people in and makes them take notice. She doesn't need to boast about her accomplishments. They speak for themselves. A woman who is grounded in self-love and confidence leaves a lasting impression because she doesn't seek to be anyone else but herself. And that authenticity is what makes her unforgettable. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, manage, and effectively express emotions in a way that fosters connection and harmony. For a woman, emotional intelligence is a powerful force that shapes her interactions with the world around her. It begins with self-awareness, the ability to recognize and understand her own emotions, and how those emotions influence her thoughts and behaviors. This awareness allows her to remain in control of her feelings, even in challenging situations, and helps her navigate life with a calm and clear perspective. But emotional intelligence doesn't stop with self-awareness. It extends to empathy, the ability to tune into the emotions of others and respond with sensitivity and understanding. A woman with emotional intelligence can read a room, sensing when someone is hurting or when a situation is becoming tense. She knows how to offer comfort, how to listen without judgment, and how to create a space where others feel seen and heard. Her empathy builds trust and deepens relationships because people feel safe with her. Moreover, emotional intelligence enables her to regulate her emotions even in the face of stress or conflict. She knows when to speak and when to remain silent, when to act and when to pause. This emotional balance gives her the ability to stay calm under pressure, make thoughtful decisions, and respond rather than react in emotionally charged moments. Her ability to navigate her own emotions and understand those of others makes her an exceptional communicator and a natural leader. People are drawn to her not only because she is intelligent, but because her emotional wisdom allows her to connect with others on a deeper, more meaningful level. Authenticity is a rare and powerful trait that makes a woman truly unforgettable. It is the courage to show up in the world as her true self, without pretensions or the need to conform to the expectations of others. An authentic woman is not afraid to be vulnerable, to share her true thoughts and feelings, and to stand firm in her values and beliefs. Even when they go against the grain, she doesn't feel the need to wear a mask or live a life that is dictated by the opinions or judgments of others. Her life is a reflection of who she truly is, and that genuine expression is what captivates those around her. When a woman is authentic, she exudes a kind of energy that draws people to her. She doesn't try to impress or please anyone. Instead, she simply lives in a way that is aligned with her true essence. People are naturally attracted to her because of the freedom she embodies, the peace she exudes, and the honesty she brings into every interaction. Her authenticity makes her trustworthy because what you see is truly what you get. There is no pretense, no hidden agenda. Moreover, an authentic woman is not bound by the need to seek approval. She embraces her individuality and celebrates her uniqueness. Whether in the way she dresses, the way she speaks, or the way she makes decisions, she is comfortable in her own skin. Her authenticity allows her to build deep, meaningful relationships because others feel safe and accepted in her presence. But she creates an environment where people can be themselves too, fostering openness and honesty that are the cornerstones of lasting connections. Independence is a powerful and admirable trait that sets a woman apart, not just in her relationships with others, but in her approach to life. A woman who is truly independent is not defined by the expectations or limitations of anyone else. She is secure in her own identity and does not rely on external validation to affirm her worth. Her confidence comes from within, from her own sense of self, and her ability to navigate the world on her terms. This independence is not about being isolated or self-sufficient to the point of exclusion. It is about being whole and complete on her own so that she can freely give and receive love, support, and connection without being dependent on others for her happiness or well-being. An independent woman knows how to take care of herself, both emotionally and financially. She is responsible for her own life, making decisions that align with her values and goals, and is not afraid to take risks in pursuit of her dreams. She understands that her life is hers to shape, and she is proactive in creating the future, whether it's in her career, personal development, or relationships. She stands firm in her choices and doesn't wait for permission to live life according to her own vision. This independence also gives her the ability to love without attachment or neediness. She knows how to be there for others, but she doesn't lose herself in the process. She is capable of being emotionally available, yet she understands the importance of maintaining her own sense of identity. Her strength lies in the freedom to make choices for herself and the courage to pursue her own path without fear of judgment or failure. This kind of independence not only empowers her, but it also inspires those around her to step into their own power and live authentically. Kindness and compassion are the quiet forces that leave a lasting imprint on a woman's life, both on those she encounters and on her own spirit. A woman who embodies kindness has a heart that is open and generous, offering love and understanding without expectation of anything in return. She sees the humanity in others regardless of their circumstances and treats everyone with dignity and respect. Her kindness isn't reserved only for those she knows well. It extends to strangers, to those who are struggling, and to those who may have wronged her. She believes that kindness is a language that transcends barriers and creates connection in the most unexpected places. Compassion, the ability to empathize deeply with the pain or struggles of others, amplifies the power of kindness. It's the ability to not just feel sorry for someone, but to truly understand their experience and offer comfort in a way that makes them feel seen, heard, and valued. A compassionate woman has the rare gift of knowing when to listen, when to offer a kind word, and when to provide help in practical ways. She doesn't offer empty gestures. She gives from a place of genuine concern, allowing her actions to speak louder than words. What makes kindness and compassion unforgettable is that they come from a place of selflessness. A woman who is truly compassionate doesn't need to be thanked or acknowledged. Her reward lies in the act itself, in knowing that she has made a difference in someone's life, no matter how small. These qualities make her a source of light in a world that can. Her kindness and compassion become part of her legacy, something that others carry with them long after she's gone. Intellectual depth is a defining characteristic of a woman who leaves an indelible mark on those around her. It's not about how much she knows, but how deeply she engages with the world, how she connects ideas, and how she applies wisdom in her daily life. A woman with intellectual depth has a thirst for knowledge that extends beyond superficial understanding. She doesn't settle for surface level information. Instead, she digs deeper, questions assumptions, and challenges the status quo. She is constantly seeking to expand her understanding of the world, whether through reading, engaging in meaningful conversations, or reflecting on her own experiences. Her intellectual curiosity makes her a captivating conversationalist, someone who can talk about a wide range of topics with insight and thoughtfulness. She doesn't just regurgitate facts. She processes information critically, draws her own conclusions, and shares her perspectives in a way that sparks others to think more deeply. Her intellectual depth isn't limited to academic knowledge. It extends to emotional intelligence, cultural awareness, and a deep understanding of human nature. She is constantly learning and growing, aware that wisdom is not static, but a lifelong pursuit. What makes her truly unforgettable is not just her ability to think deeply, but her ability to inspire others to think deeply as well. She challenges the people around her to look beyond their immediate surroundings, to think critically about their own lives, and to engage with the world in a more meaningful way. Her intellectual depth creates an atmosphere of growth and possibility, where ideas flourish and people feel empowered to expand their own horizons. It is this blend of curiosity, insight, and the desire to elevate others that makes her presence so impactful and memorable. Passion and ambition are the driving forces that fuel a woman's journey, transforming her dreams into reality. A woman with passion is deeply connected to what she loves, and her enthusiasm is infectious. She doesn't just go through the motions of life. She pours her heart and soul into everything she does. Her passion is visible in her eyes, her words, and her actions. It's what keeps her going when the road gets tough, what ignites her creativity, and what inspires those around her to also pursue their own dreams with fervor. Whether it's a cause she believes in, a career she's passionate about, or personal goal she's determined to achieve, her energy and drive are undeniable. Ambition takes this passion to the next level. It is the fire that pushes her to reach beyond what is comfortable or easy. A woman with ambition doesn't wait for opportunities to come to her. She creates her own path. She sets high standards for herself and works tirelessly to meet them. Her ambition is not about seeking external validation or recognition. It is about a deep, intrinsic desire to achieve her goals, to grow, and to become the best version of herself. She is not afraid to take risks, face challenges, or fail because she knows that each step, even the missteps, brings her closer to her ultimate vision. Her passion and ambition combine to make her unstoppable. She does not let obstacles define her. Instead, she uses them as stepping stones towards success. This unwavering drive, paired with a burning love for what she does, creates a woman whose presence is both powerful and inspiring. Those around her can't help but be drawn to her energy, her determination, and the example she sets of what it means to live with purpose and pursue one's dreams with relentless dedication. Passion and ambition are the dynamic forces that propel a woman toward greatness, each fueling the other in a powerful cycle. A woman with passion is deeply invested in what she does, and it's clear in every aspect of her life. Her passion is what wakes her up in the morning, gives her purpose, and drives her to push past obstacles. Whether it's a career, a personal project, or a cause she cares about, her enthusiasm isn't just something she talks about, it's something she lives. It's in her eyes when she speaks, in her actions as she works, and in the way she inspires others with her unwavering commitment to her passions. Ambition is the force that takes her passion and turns it into action. It's the desire to go further, to reach higher, and to never settle for mediocrity. A woman with ambition doesn't wait for things to come to her. She makes things happen. She sets goals and works relentlessly toward them, whether it's in her professional life or personal endeavors. Her ambition is not about comparison or competition with others. It's about the inner drive to fulfill her potential and create the life she envisions. It's the belief that she is capable of achieving greatness and that she deserves every opportunity to do so. This combination of passion and ambition makes her unstoppable. She doesn't back down from challenges. Instead, she sees them as opportunities to grow and learn. Her passion fuels her determination, and her ambition pushes her to exceed expectations, both her own and those of others. It is this relentless pursuit of her dreams, powered by a love for what she does and an unyielding desire to succeed, that makes her unforgettable. In the end, it's clear that a woman who embodies passion, ambition, confidence, emotional intelligence, kindness, authenticity, and independence leaves a lasting impact on the people she encounters. These qualities, when present together, create a powerful and unforgettable presence. It's not about perfection, but about the way she lives with purpose and authenticity, bringing depth and meaning to her interactions and endeavors. Through these traits, she naturally becomes a woman who is remembered long after she's gone.